Good evening, everyone. Today I wanted to talk about the topic of motivation. A situation came up where I was asked by an individual, and their specific issue really was regarding this energy where when they start a new project, they are 100%, 110% fully committed to this process. And the individual noticed that they will carry this on for many weeks, even months. And again, very, very motivated. And what they find as their pattern is then after a while, they would swing the complete opposite. They're done, they give up, and they don't want to do it anymore. Some of the examples that we can see this in is just regarding working out and exercise. If you can relate to this where it's New Year's resolution, you have the yoga pants, you have the workout plan, you're ready to go, the Tupperware and the food is all prepped, and then that lasts a few weeks, and then it's completely off and you have no more motivation. Another thing that we see is when people try new hobbies and they go on a new venture, and I'm starting a new business, and again, very excited, and then it falls off. Why is this the case? And for me, many reasons, but I think one of the main ones is really because our intention or our motivation is tied to something external. So a lot of people will tie a result to it. Well, I am gonna go work out because I want the body. Well, I'm gonna go work out because I want this thing. Or I'm gonna do this new hobby because it looks cool. I'm gonna go to school for my parents. Another example that we see that's very classic too are guys out there who, when they get into their relationship in the beginning and it's exciting and they're ready to make changes and they want to improve themselves, they want to get better, they start to learn new skills and try new activities, and it's wonderful. And again, then when the girl's not there or the partner's not there, then they lose that motivation. And again, it comes back to because you're tying what you're doing with an outcome. You're tying what you're doing with an external stimuli or an external result. So why then is this an issue? So one of the things that we know is if you attach to things on the outside, it's just not so sustainable. And we see people doing this with happiness. Okay, I want to be happy. Let me attach it to my identity. Let me attach it to my wealth. Let me attach it to my status, my social media following, the blue button that looks like a thumb. That's how I'm going to attach my worth and my esteem and my value. Then when those things are not there, when those things lose value or they get old, then again, you will lose that motivation. So what is the solution? And the solution is, again, take the time and try to find motivation or intention purely coming from the inside. Regarding the workouts, you know what? My health is not getting well. It's affecting my mood. I don't feel good about myself. And I'm at an age where I don't want diseases and health problems. And it's time. It's time for me to care for myself because I need this physical body to do more work, to take care of my family, to sustain my job and to move forward. And that is for me. And again, come back to the original source and take the time to get clear on what is the intention. And the more that it's pure and the more that you can come back to doing it solely for you and the right intention, then everything will fall into place. When the people or the things outside change and there's COVID out there and our world is changing, it's okay. It's harder, but it's okay. But I still wake up in the morning because what I set out to do really came from a pure place. So I'm hoping that this part will help you. Another side note that I want to throw in is that having external, I know this sounds contradictory, but in the beginning, having an external motivation is okay to help you get started. If you are depressed or you don't feel so good and you need something to spark you on the outside, you saw a picture, you have a friend, anything, it's okay. And the way I would describe this as an analogy is like you're riding a bike and this is a training wheel. And having the training wheel as you're getting yourself back on or back up, not a problem. Good. Get training wheels. Get started. Go to the gym. It's New Year's resolution. Use it to motivate yourself. Not an issue. Then here is the key part that people are missing. Then along the way, as now you're working out, now it's March and it's no longer New Year's resolution and it's not that exciting anymore, then for you, take off the training wheels. Then as you're in that process of riding by yourself, then dig deeper. Go inside and find motivation is, for me, what is going to drive me? What is going to keep me going? What is going to help me to continue to improve myself, my health, my physical body, my work, anything? But then you have to dig deep. You have to get quiet and get still. And if you can touch that space and find a real motivation that comes from the inside, what we find is that anything that happens on the outside, it doesn't impact your work so much. So this is just a rant, but I just wanted to share that, and hopefully this is helpful to someone out there. So as always, greetings to you from Thailand, and thank you very much. Have a good day.